Welcome back. This is Epoch 80, and this is the Riverview Investment Challenge by Rusty Money Gaming, on the map by Cavalier Roy. So today is going to be a big day, a big month for us here in May. We are going over and we're going to sell all of our fabric. You can see our fabric in there and the rest of our wool. So we're going to go sell that. And then while we're at it, after we do that, we're going to buy another tractor, and then we'll give you a bit of a tour here. So we'll start a tour with what we got going on here. So on this farm, we've got a chicken coop, we've got our goats, greenhouses, we got our sheep over in this pen, we've got our spinnery here, we've got our house here. We are going to put another house down there. We haven't done that. That was going to be something we were going to work on, but that got delayed a little bit due to our purchase of the other farm. So, but you can see everything we've got going on this farm. While we're at it, we'll just go over here. The pig farm, just the pigs, a fuel barrel, this overhang. So, not a whole lot going on this one as well. So we'll drive up here and we'll go take our fabric to the sale here and get that money collected. And then we're going to buy another tractor, I believe, for our other farm. We'll take a look at it. So, but we're going to go ahead and get started here and get rolling. Get driving. So we'll go up here to the farmer's market and sell the fabric that we have and the wool that we've loaded, like the extra wool when our sheep produce a little bit more than what we need. I've been kind of loading it in the truck, just using it as another sale item. We've got full 45,000 in the spinnery, so we keep it topped off, and we'll go from there. So year 5 is the year that we want to try and finish off our loan. So we're already in May, so we don't have a whole lot of time to do that, but we do have a lot of sale coming up. Let's see here. Let's see. Alright, so about $300,000. Alright, a little bit more than that. So that's a pretty good sale there. 300,000, and that's for 1 year of wool. So you can, so we've got this year coming. So we get into May of year 6, we should have another approximate 300,000. So all that will be an excellent sale. So let's send this back. And let's go buy a tractor. Let's see, nothing on sale. Let's go with a large tractor. I'm a big fan right now of the Valtra. That's all we've used during this entire time is the Valtra, or the Valtras. So we're going to continue with that. But I do think for our farm, we're going to go with white. And let's check our rim colors. White with blue wheels? Nah, I don't like the blue wheels. White with white? Yeah, we can do that. So that's going to be 260,000. So that's going to be quite a bit. But We'll go ahead and get it. Now, one other thing that we'll need to purchase, and I've already cut the grass using one of our other tractors, but we do need to get, here, we'll make them white wheels. Alright. So we'll load this up, this forage trailer up, we'll load it up, and then we'll go up and we'll see our other two farms. So where we stand right now, we have still $1 million in debt. We have one farm that is slowly being customized. We have another farm, the one we're going to, that has actually had a ton of changes. So you get quite a bit for selling off different equipment up there, different buildings. So we're going to go up there and take a look. There's still a bunch of changes I want to make to it, but we'll see what happens with our sales or the money that we have coming in. Now for our goat milk, if I did the math correctly, we should have roughly 900,000 coming in for the goat milk. So between that and the buffalo milk, we should be able to clear out our $1 million debt in October. That's our goal. So if we go up here and look, we have big garages right here. So we can drive in. We can actually drive around this one. And we can drive out. One of the other things that we've done, in fact, let's go ahead and pull this up and set this wagon down. Alright. You can drive out of here and actually use the... I went out the wrong door. The other door's slightly better lined up. Not perfect, but slightly better. For coming into here, this is where we have our dairy cows. We have our dairy cows in here. You can see we've got TMR already loaded in. So we changed that up. So this was all one big field for cows. So we went and changed it. And in here, now we have our Angus cows. You come right out this way. So if you look, see our cows there. We got a space there to drive through. So those are not mature yet. They're going to be a while before they get to be producing milk, and before the Angus cows are ready to sell. So we'll go up here. This was the house. We got rid of the house and we put in the chicken coop up here. I say it was down there. I didn't like where it was placed, but this seems like area where we might put chickens. We put a diesel tank outside here. We still have those 3 silos up from before on this map, and then up here we have horses. Then we have our house, which I'm going to get a different house, I think, or I'm going to get rid of these hedges, because I think if you look over and see, you know, across the fields and everything, I think that would be a better view. We might be able to get up on top of the roof and see. Let's find out if we can. I don't know. Hey! So if you look out, you know, you can see the fields down there. You can see the field over there. Now you can't see those fields, so we might, I don't know, we'll probably leave the trees there. I don't know if it's worth cutting them down to get that view, but these are sunflowers while I was looking. So it's actually going to be pretty cool looking, I think, when the time comes and they start flowering. So we'll go back through here. You can see we've got, this is our horses. We don't have any horses yet. We're going to get a couple horses. Up here, we're actually going to put in a stall once we get a couple more tractors. We do have our tractor there. We did buy a slurry tank in order to move all our slurry. There's a lot of slurry in a lot of different places, but the biogas plant definitely takes care of that and gives you a lot of money in return. So that's that one. And then let's go into our construction menu. We'll fly out here. You can see we've already cut those fields. And then down here, I guess we can just go over to this tractor. Fermentation tanks here. We got our water buffalo in here. So nothing's really changed there. They've gotten bigger. They're producing milk. You can see as far as buffalo milk, we got 17,000 right now. We are feeding them TMR. What we do is we just pull up here, back straight in, and that takes care of that. So right now, when we go through and we look at our finances, construction costs. So May, we bought new vehicles. We did buy the tractor and the forage wagon. Production costs. Sold wool, 41,000. 305,000 in sold products so far. If you look at this 63, 66, 65, that is all coming from our greenhouses and our biogas plant. So you can see we still have $1 million. If you look at our balance sheet, you can see we're January $199,000 short. February we were up 50,000. April we're up 50,000. March we were down 26,000. So right now we're down 7,500. In May, that'll all change. That'll change once we get the rest of our 60-some thousand in for our biogas plant and our sales from the greenhouse. So what we need to do next is go through and get all of the hay, all of the grass picked up. And we actually have another fermenting silo down here just for these 4 fields. And our cows. The Angus, it seems like, and I don't know if it's true, but it seems like the Angus take a little more food than the dairy cows. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. If anybody wants to check on that, let me know. Or maybe I just didn't give them as much to start. So that's a possibility too. But it seems like they've gone through the food pretty quick. So, but we'll go through. We've got to go through with the forage wagon, pick up all this grass. And all 4 of these fields, on our smaller field that we use for the sheep and the goats, we usually get somewhere around 130,000 liters. On the one we use for the water buffalo, it's usually somewhere around 165, 150, 165. I'll be interested to see what these 4 fields have for us. So we'll go through here and pick this up. No, I haven't used. I know that the Course Play is out and Follow Me is out. I haven't used either one of those, so I'm not 100% sure how well they work, but we're trucking right along now. We've picked up a lot of momentum in the past year, and when you look at what we have to go and where we're at, we're going to have 30,000 liters roughly of maybe 29,000 liters of buffalo milk. We should have close to 900,000, like I said, if I did the math right, in goat milk. Next May we should have 300,000 again in the fabric. So we're right on track here to pay off our $1 million and get to our $2 million goal in 7 years. We might be able to do it a little quicker. Just depends. But right now we're definitely on track, and so that's a good sign for us. Some things that I was thinking about this, and some things I would probably have done differently. I think I would have probably let into goat milk a little bit more before I started doing sheep, because that's been really profitable. Maybe even the water buffalo. Maybe I could have started with the water buffalo and then moved to the goats. But I think goats is probably the right way to start out to really kind of maximize. Now, it takes a while before you can get the full return on it, but by that same token, when you can get the full return, it's nice. And I think if I'd have started earlier and maximized the goats, we'd probably be in a little better position now. But overall, I think we're in good shape. I'm looking to do this, like I said, in about 7 years. So by year 7, I want to see where we're at. But I think that there's an opportunity for us here, definitely, to get this done in 7 years without a whole lot of hassle. I think that we're in a position that bodes well for us. But now we're just going to go through. I'm going to spend some time, pick up all of this grass. I'm hoping to fill this forage wagon up maybe a couple times, but we'll see. Be nice to. You can see we have our fermenting tank there as well, just to keep us from having to run too far back and forth when we fill it up. Alright, so that's really the excitement. We got our new tractor, we got our forage wagon. I am going to have to purchase a mower, a set of mowers. I'll get the same ones I've been getting. They run about 70,000. So I am going to get those same mowers. Probably get them, so it's May, June, July. We'll cut again probably for the last time for this year in August. So we just need to get them by August, which shouldn't be a problem at all. One of the big things I've been looking for is a tanker that can haul more slurry than 30,000 liters. I think we need a tanker to do close to like 100,000, because between the pigs and the water buffalo and now the cows, that's a lot of trips at 30,000 liters. The pigs put out quite a bit themselves, so that would be, I think, the one thing that that I'm on the lookout for. I did download some mods as far as like the house that's on this farm. That was a mod. I've been looking for some other farmhouses, just trying to see, what else is out there that I like. And I haven't seen really a ton. There's one base game, runs 375. So I do think I'm going to put that up there as well, along with a garage to kind of fill that out. Fence in the backyard, put some decorations in it. Go down to the sheep and goat area farm and put in some decorations and a farmhouse down there as well. The one that was 225. So I think we've got some things we want to do there. But for the most part, we're just rolling on now. I don't know how far those Angus cattle are going to make it. So they're not that old. I don't know if by year 7 they're going to be in position and form, at their highest price to be sold, but we're going to end up selling them then anyway, and just kind of see what we get out of them. So that'll be a little bit of a boost there too. So I don't know how much, but a little bit anyway. So, but if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. As always, thank you guys for watching. That is my update on this challenge. I'll probably do another update again when we get to October. And so we'll see how much goat milk we have. We'll see how much buffalo milk we have. See what we have to sell, and see if we can pay off that $1 million loan. So this challenge has been a lot of fun. There's been a ton of different ways that people have gone about doing it. There's a ton different more ways I think that people could go about doing it. I know there's things like the goats that I would change, that I would go back and do differently. So we're not finished yet, but we're looking like we're in really good shape. So alright guys, I'm going to go through and continue getting these fields taken care of. But I appreciate you stopping by and taking a look at the update.